Can we choose there? Yes, we can. Few guys are missing. Crap. Or should I take her? I want a skill monkey to be in the my back pocket if I have to do anything related to that. So I'll try to use KOTOR for this portion. Come on, how many level ups have you missed? I'm pretty sure I upgraded his weaponry, yeah, definitely. So he's not gonna be useless.
Look, this is no time for talking. If we don't push the Sith back or get the station evacuated in time, this is going to be a disaster.
So let's go hunting some Sith. Ooh, Mandalore.
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors. We will rejoin you when the time comes for the assault on the Ravager.
Watch your back.
Don't worry about me. I can handle myself just fine. Look after your own health.
Where am I supposed to go? Is this the Ethorian compound? No. Yes. Yes. Maybe. Yeah, he's asking for us help too. Nothing new. What happened? You should get off the station, Jodo. I'll try to see the way. He's skeptical if I can do it. How they going? I need to recheck that conversation. It progressed too fast for me to read. Yeah, Jabba is going to stay with the planet. He's not going to leave. He's encouraging Moza to leave though. And he's not gonna leave either. Yeah, the entire herd stays. Yeah. At least now we have some kind of grasp of the structure here.
So, we meet again. I hardly expected to see you again. Here of all places.
Okay. What are you doing here, Captain Riken?
Major, actually. And I have you to thank. Queen Talia saw fit to promote me for my service. When the TSF sent out a distress call, I gladly volunteered to lead a strike force.
Where's the rest of your force?
My troops have already gone ahead and infiltrated the urban module. From their last transmission, they're almost to the TSF station.
Why are they going there?
Lieutenant Grin informed me that the Sith are attempting to sabotage the fuel control systems, which would take the station out of orbit. At the moment, that seemed to be the most pressing need. The TSF do their jobs well, but they are not professional soldiers. They're not properly equipped to deal with this. My men have come under heavy attack in the urban module and taken some casualties. If they can't accomplish their mission, we'll be in some trouble.
Yeah, I'm heading for the Moss shuttle there.
In that case, if you find my men and they are in need of assistance, please help them.
I'll see what I can do. This shouldn't lead anywhere. Everything's empty, so...
Alright, men. The Sith are trying to hold us up in this compound. We need to break through or our reinforcements won't be able to move out. Now let's punch a hole in this Sith barricade.
Yeah, they're using range weapons. Don't care. See the module door. I want to get a taste of the loot they provide. The money is probably useless. Interesting heavy healing items though. Militia. I think the idea there is good that the allies you've made matter here, but backwater world militia probably couldn't have the means to respond to at least in time to invasion fleets just appearing on overworld. By the time they would arrive, it would be totally hopeless. And the Onderon army is a bit more plausible. At least they have the means, ships already in orbit, things like that. Also, it begs the question how long has this attack been going on? If forces from other worlds are able to reach it already.
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line. After they established their position, they brought out their turrets. They've been devastating our numbers. We managed to take a few out, but they just keep unloading more of them to replace the destroyed ones. It's up to you to help us throw them back. We gotta get them cleared out of here, and then we're ready for one last charge.
I'll see what I can do. Yeah. Cover me.
Alright, everyone provide covering fire for the Jedi, then advance on the Sith positions. We'll be right behind you. Good luck.
Yeah, that's the problem. Heavy defense. I'm focusing on the turrets. No, don't shoot that attack. It's the worst attack ever. It's even worse than normal attack. What the hell are we going? Entertainment module. Are you alright?
Well, I'm not dead. I guess that's something. I got hit by a grenade. I just barely missed the whole blast. Ugh.
Where are your squad mates?
They're moving ahead towards the TSF office. It's tough going, though. The Sith, they seem to be everywhere.
Yeah, greatest injuries.
Well, that's a relief. Of course, if we can't stop the Sith from destroying the fuel controls, it won't matter one bit.
Yep. Can you fight?
If I'm good enough to survive this, then I'm good enough to join the fight.
Let's go. Maybe wounded, but we're gonna die anyway. If they manage to get the fuel lines. Yeah, ooh, we can access the merchant, that's very good.
Time to even the odds.
Yeah, there's no merchant here though. No, I can heal him up. No. Now's the time for fighting, not shopping or exploring, so move forward. Talk it up.
I hear you.
That's nothing to access here. Double-bladed lightsaber. Anything here?
This area is secure. We can take it from here.
Fine by me.
We will join you in the assault. These rank-and-file soldiers will do you no good aboard the Ravager. Let we Mandalorians lead the charge into battle and to victory. Kelborn, Zuka, you will be joining us.
You will not face this alone. I will go with you and be by your side.
Good, stay close to me.
I would have it no other way.
Let's go.
Sir, Sith warship dead ahead of us. It's attacking Citadel Station.
Let's close the trap. Concentrate all fire on the warship and deploy red and blue wings to engage enemy fighters.
Sir, at this distance, our weapons will barely scratch it.
We can't hope to match its firepower, but we need to draw it away from Telos.
Sir, if it keeps firing on Citadel Station, the station won't be able to maintain its orbit.
I am aware of the situation, Lieutenant. I do not intend to lose Telos twice. And I know that ship. It was a Malachor 5.
Breached the hull of the Sith vessel and are securing the area. The vessel has suffered extensive structural damage, but its particle fields still maintain a minimal atmosphere within the ship. And our cargo? It's being brought aboard. Soon, teams will be dispatched to the target sites. Do the Republic forces suspect? No, Mandalore. The proton cores do not emit a signature the Republic ships can detect. If they do pick up the signal, they will assume it to be emanating from the ship's missile bays. Did you get an ID signature on this vessel? You were right about the vessel, Mandalore. It is of Malachor. It still bears the wounds of Mandalorian guns. Then let's finish this. And remind the galaxy of Malachor 5.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about, Sith.
You are coming with me.
Don't get all sentimental. I just don't trust you to get the job done. Been waiting for this for 10 years. It's just time to do things the old-fashioned way.
I know what it meant for you to accompany me here, Canderous of Clan Ordo. Your trust honors me.
If you betray me or my men, I will kill you.
I was going to say the same, Canderous.
Should I take medium armor? Should I? I don't think I will. Yeah, I'll just take things that increase survivability. What now? Take that. I'm slightly interested in her armor. It's not all that great. On throw. What do we have? No, this is better. Better for her. The previous armor had 20% immunity to the hostile powers, but that had resistance that automatically blocks like 10 or was it 15 points from incoming energy and dark side force power, so it's much better in this situation. I haven't been playing with Mandalore for a long time. Wonder how many feet we need to give him. There's not much to give though. Yeah, I think I'll give these secondary type abilities. Stealth rock, no. Ability. He'll get a +6 to attack if someone else is attacking it, and he'll need it. The attack bonus on the Sith War Sword is not all that great. Again, it's because it doesn't have a third upgrade, so its power gets reduced significantly.
The honor is mine.
If we get level ups, I'll take, I think, defensive or dueling type feats. Life support back, yeah, those are probably very welcome. Ossus Keeper robe, what the hell is an Ossus Keeper? Charisma, Intelligence, Wisdom. So if you want stat bonuses, that's great. Wonderful. Verpine prototype shield, Felinar armor. I don't think I've seen a Felinar armor. Verpine prototype shield. I'm going to do the lightning spam mainly because I want to go through the trash quite quickly. I don't want to get stuck on that.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
One of the proton cores. Yeah, so we're going to destroy the main enemy capital ship.
Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. We still need to set 3 more charges. Mandalore, we're holding our position, but the Sith appear to be offering little resistance. Like they don't even realize we're here.
Stay alert. It's very unlikely they don't know that we're here.
I shall make this one see.
Immortality belt. Yeah, isn't that some kind of cheat code? Resistant to bludgeoning, energy piercing, blasting, constitution. Yeah, that's not a bad build at all. it truly is a huge damage resistance versus everything. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly what we need here, and I can change this. I need as much what damage bonus? 1 to 10 unstoppable. You need to use them on arm. I'll keep the Nagai combat gloves just for the saving throws. But I'll definitely use the immortality belt. Because of our light armor, we don't have any energy resistance or any kind of resistance like that. Now we have. We just had high percentage resistance before, now we have actual damage getting removed. We're taking 3 points of damage and stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty significant difference. We can still take a lot of damage from other things, but we are very well protected against energy, and that means lightsabers. It won't make much of a difference there. The enemy will do massive amounts of damage. Much more than we can resist. Yeah, more defense. She's very good at deflecting enemy energy bolts now. Wait, that looks like a dead end. We'll visit here first. A Zabrak field armor. No more immortality belts. Inside the This proton core is locked into its bay. It cannot be removed. It will detonate if you try. It would be best to leave. Otherwise it's there. Target accessory. Queldroma belt. Immunity to light side, dark side. Dead end. chemicals, not exactly all that useful. Too late for this.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
How many targets?
Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. 2 more sites are left. We've lost contact with 2 of our squads, and we've had to fall back to the docking area.
Yeah. We'll see about placing the remaining 2 charges. Bomb site 1, bomb site 2. Okay, at least they're marked on the map. So there's no worry about missing them accidentally.
A weakness is revealed.
Sith Max. Improved automation layout. Yeah, now the game has stopped giving us shit and it's just giving us extremely powerful items like candy.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore. Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. Only 1 proton core remains to be set. We're encountering heavy resistance. I don't know how long we can hold out.
Yeah, just 1 more charge and we should be alright.
What the hell was that? I told you to wait! Mandalore, we've made contact with the enemy, and one of the cores has detonated prematurely. Was it in the target zone? No, Mandalore. We have failed you. I offer you my... Do we have another core? No, Mandalore. Even with the other 2 cores set in the ship, it will not be sufficient to destroy the vessel. We need to find another proton core, or we need to make one. All right. Wait for my signal. This isn't over. And don't kill yourself before I tell you.
Okay, we'll go to the missile elevator. Hopefully someone has technical skills, because I sure as hell don't. Override console. Okay. Single missile vehicle. Activate launch. Override emergency sequence. Safety protocols disengaged. Missile primed to launch. This proton core has been unlocked from its bay and can now be moved. Move the proton core. Okay, we should be set now. Just a matter of finding the final site. General Toby.
Have you come to kill me? The final insult. Stripping Onderon, my soldiers, my home from me, only to have me die here.
Jesus Christ, you look terrible.
He happened. The hunger that fills this vessel. It is power that it consumes without end. It is that power we felt on Onderon, that Vaklu felt. It was an echo, too strong to ignore.
Yeah, I'm here to kill your master. Either help me or stand aside.
There is nothing to be done, except wait. If you go to him, he will destroy you, and your last moments shall be of shadow and pain.
If you would save Onderon, Trader, then listen to me. Once he destroyed Telos, then Onderon will be among those he will destroy next.
Onderon? But there's no longer any need.
He has touched Onderon and he will come back to it. No, I'll go with, if you're loyal to your homeworld, you will stop him here, now.
You are right. As long as he exists, Onderon is in danger. The galaxy is in danger. What would you have me do?
Yeah, I need someone to set off the proton cores on this vessel when we give the signal.
Go report to the target site, Colonel. I'll let my men know you're coming. And if you try anything stupid, they'll shoot you dead.
I will do as you ask, for Onderon's sake.
We shouldn't waste our time with the weak.
Let's lose Mandalore. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, where is the final target site? Oh, is it here?
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore. Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. That's the last of them, Mandalore. We can destroy the ship on your command.
Yep. I still have one last Sith Lord to kill, so then I'll be alone presently. I don't really see the point though. If we detonate the ship, surely the guy dies at the same time, so... That's not dramatic enough, so we need to face him before we kill him. Tech specialist though. That might be a good thing. I think we need any kind of technical skills at this point. It's going to have to come from an item like that. What are we missing? Dueling might not be a bad option at all. Or lightsaber focus. Yeah, dueling's probably better. 2 force points. Dueling gives more attack and defense at the same time if you'll use a single hand weapon, so it's pretty much exactly what we need. It will help us against boss fights the most at this point. Take a little less damage, we'll do a little more.
A weakness revealed.
I haven't faced boss fights here all that much, so I don't know how good my force powers are against anything. I know the dark side superpower would work, but I don't have it. That'll mean I do need to...
This door leads to the bridge and my former master. If you wish to gather your strength, this is the last time.
Give me a moment to recover my strength then. We're not gonna go there yet. Those life support pack will become very handy. Sabok, another Verpine Flagship shield. Okay, let's go to the bridge. No. No. What's wrong here? Yeah. Business's room should also be on this ship. Maybe it was on the lower level. I think it's fairly important to... It's fairly important for her, so... I'll quickly backtrack if I can. See if I missed any area earlier. If not, we can easily come back. Yeah, it's probably the south of here.
This door leads to my cell. I had forgotten.
Is there anything you need from your cell?
If there is time, I would like to center myself. There is a meditation chamber within my cell that I would visit one last time.
Do whatever you feel you need to do.
Past the surface, there is the Force. Where once there was a world that was strong in the Force, now there is a barren wasteland.
It's okay. It's gonna be
It has taken time for me to return here. I lost my way, but I've been stronger for the journey.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna stop.
What happens now shall not be done out of hate or revenge, but for the sake of all life. And I ask you finally to forgive me. This body is a prison no longer.
Visas has become to terms with the death of her world and calmed the hatred within herself. This has given her a stronger connection to the Force and a bonus to her Force. Let's go meet the Sith Lord. Let's throw some adhesive grenades at him. A needlessly lengthy bridge. Nihilus Lake. I will not let you destroy Telos. Maybe I should. Yeah. Wisdom. Kreia has lied to you. There are no Jedi here. You have sensed it. Then she has won. The victory against her has been for nothing. I guess I want to protect the planet. Well, it'll make the fight probably harder. Okay, if you use your power here, you will only exhaust yourself and become vulnerable. Okay, it just see that he started to do it to me, but I'm wound in the Force. Yeah. Even now, the hunger is consuming you, just as Kreia knew it would. I don't think Force powers will do much against him. I might be wrong. Since it is 3 against 1 anyway, I might as well use Force Enlightenment and try to use lightsabers. ton of hit points. He's not really dangerous anymore.
He is too powerful. He...
Force breach, force choke. No. Where is link to this displays? Can you disrupt the link somehow?
I will try. I cannot hold him for long.
Probably should heal.
A weakness is revealed.
Yeah, please heal. Yeah, he's going down. Got a ton of hit points, but he's not all that dangerous. Yeah, please do something. Please do something. Yeah, he's not, I'm not doing anything. So... Or sword. Yeah, why are you attacking?
What the hell are you doing up there? We need to get off this ship. Now!
What the hell am I doing up here? There. Ah, Visas. Do what you need to do, Visas, then we need to leave.
I have to see with the Force and my eyes.
If it will give you some peace, do it. Did you see what you needed to see?
Yes, it was enough. The death of my homeworld will always have its place within me, but it no longer dictates my future. I wish to learn the ways of the Force from one who has already faced that pain, and to use it to save the galaxy from those who would do it harm. Wherever you walk, I will follow you. My path is at an end.
Then let the ship die as it should have years ago.
Canderous, are you alright?
Get away from me. I don't need your help. Just leave me here.
Canderous, the Force lies in all living things. I have watched my people die. You will survive. You have no choice. You have been wounded before and lived, Mandalorian. Rise. Many battles do you still have left in you.
You sound like Revan at the end. Do you know what he told me in those last days on the Outer Rim? That the Mandalorian Wars were our doom, and that we had been deceived. That it had never been our decision to wage war on the Republic. Revan said the Mandalorians didn't invade the Republic space 10 years ago because it was our choice. We were tricked. Our entire people sacrificed as pawns, and never knew it. He said there was a war coming, that it was waiting out in the unknown regions, in the dark, waiting for us to destroy each other.
A war? This war?
No, not this one. Another one. More terrible. Against an evil we couldn't begin to comprehend. A war of belief that had been fought for thousands of years. Revan went off to fight it.
And left you here.
Revan was one of the greatest military leaders in the galaxy. In history. He knew what he was doing. And I always follow orders.
Yeah, not to complain, dude, but leave the conversation for some other time. Again, another boss fight. It was trivially easy. No real threat of anything at any point. I would say basically this is probably one of the easiest role-playing games I remember playing in a long time. I haven't died even once. I think the most closest place we came to death was probably on the Ravager station. Maybe I just don't recall some catastrophe, but yeah. Now, is there a point to having me run all the way back? I mean, since there's no enemies here, so it sort of falls flat dramatically at this point. After the encounter, if nothing happens here, nothing waits for us here, it's just pointless running around. A 2-3 second cutscene of us running away from the ship would have been exactly the same, except less waste of time. Well, maybe if you don't kill everything it's different, but for me... Reinforced fiber. Yeah, we'll leave.
Admiral Onasi wanted to speak with you, ma'am.
Very well. Lead on.
It's a little beat up, but it's still home. I wasn't able to be here to protect it when the Sith attacked the first time. This time you gave me a second chance. I owe you.
Grin said you wanted to speak to me about a mutual acquaintance.
I've read your records, how the Jedi sentenced you for doing what you believed. You wandered past the Outer Rim during your exile. I ask you, did you find any trace of Revan?
No, I didn't see him again.
I served with him, like you did. And we had to part ways, like you did.
Why?
He said that there were places where he had to walk where I could not go. Places where having allies, or anyone he cared about, would only place them in danger. It's been 4 years, and I still don't know what happened to him.
Yep. Can't give up hope. Although I probably would say it, then it looks like he'll wait a while longer. Doesn't it? I don't. You can't give up hope.
He told me to stay here to try to keep the Republic strong, and that he would return. It was the hardest request I ever had to follow.
Republic strong.
I don't know, but it was important to him. He said that he believed something had been behind the Mandalorian Wars. That it hadn't been the Mandalorians' choice to attack the Republic. Whatever it was, I think he went off to find it. To fight it.
How did you know him?
It was near the end of the Jedi Civil War, when it seemed like we were going to lose everything. We met on a Republic warship, called the Endar Spire. It was being attacked over Terrace, and the Sith had stormed the ship. We saved the Republic. But it was like the war didn't end for him. He would keep remembering things that he'd done, and it kept driving him. And I think he finally remembered something terrible that he'd done during the Mandalorian Wars, and he went to put an end to it. He left a lot of people who cared about him behind. But I think he did it because he thought it was the right thing to do. But whatever he set out to do, I don't think he succeeded. And here you return, with his ship, without him.
Revenge ship?
Yes, wherever he went, your ship's been there. If you return to that place, if you find some trace of Revan.
Do you want me to tell you what I find?
No. Simply tell him that Admiral Onasi is following his orders. Safe journey, Exile.
Did she know?
No, she didn't.
There are times I fear we shall never know where he left Karth. And I cannot live not knowing the answer. Why he sought to protect us.
He asked us to stay to keep the Republic safe. It was important to him. And after meeting the Exile, I'm convinced that there are worse things to lose in the galaxy.
Going to lose their lives, like I lost my family in Malachor 5.
And all the Jedi who followed Revan, the true Jedi, died at Malachor 5.
Your ship, my prison, that you dragged from the gravity well at Malachor 5.
Wish I'd never met her. Wish I'd died there. That the storms had dragged me down into Malachor 5.
We will not surrender. We will not die, like we did on Malachor 5.
Your command echoes still, General, and I obey, as I did at Malachor 5. Now Malachor 5 comes to us, and I wish to face it this last time. You know where you must go. It calls to you still.
And she must be stopped, there, now, or she will bring the screams of Malachor 5 to the galaxy, just as we carried the Echo all this way.
It has been some time.
You were a fool to return. I spared you once. I will not do so again.
Spare me? Ah, yes. No, you simply did not learn the lesson I sought to teach. That your strength is as meaningless as the strength of my hand.
Why have you returned?
Because now I understand why the exile did what she did. There is much to be done.
Master, she is here.
I know.
What is thy bidding, my master?
You are to do nothing. When she arrives, bring her before me.
She may not survive Malachor.
So touching. Can it be you still have feelings within that shell?
Master, what will you do to her?
You know what I shall do. You, who wear my teachings so well. I will break her. She is a blank slate upon which my teachings may be written, as you well know. Leave me. Await the arrival of the exile. When she comes, bring her before me.
And so begins Malachor 5.